Hello, it's Travis Edwards with another mental check. Take a shot of your positive vibes. Let's go! So today, we're going to be talking about will and how important it is in your success. One of the things I've heard from my mentors is that the only thing that we really lack is weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Weakness of attention and poverty of imagination, as opposed to we're supposed to have basically absolute concentration and richness of imagination. So today we're gonna be talking about weakness of attention. If you ask yourself, or if you kind of find yourself in the day and your mind is wandering all over the place and I have no way of controlling it, that could be a sign that your will is not focused on, you're not focused on one particular objective. Your mind, and even if you are focused on one objective, you'll find that your mind is wandering on different things. One of the things I remember was going into a yoga class one time. And once you get into this yoga class, you gotta keep quiet. You gotta still the mind. And I remember the first month or so, I went to this yoga class, and I noticed that when I was there, I wasn't even present. My mind was just focusing on other things going on in my life. It's just everywhere. My mind was running everywhere. And it's only after a while where I was able to develop the will to be able to center my mind and literally clear it and not think about anything while I was in that class except for that class. And that's what we really got to learn to do. But what ends up happening when we're going after our goals, and of course we need to know where we're going first and foremost, is that we see all these shiny objects that are opportunities that we might want to be involved in. So me, for example, early on in my entrepreneur career, I saw different opportunities with different businesses while I was running my fitness company. I saw this opportunity in this business. I saw this opportunity in this business. So I jumped in this one, and then I jumped in that one. And what I noticed was I never moved closer towards my goal. But when I developed my will to just focus on this one objective to get my business to where it was, or to where I needed it to go, then all things changed, and I noticed that things came faster to me. So the ability to will yourself to do something or to develop this skill is very, very important. And one thing that I can mention is that all great golfers have this skill. All great golfers have they have a unbelievable ability to concentrate and to will themselves to get something done. Now, what is will exactly? Will gives us the ability to concentrate on an objective, excluding all others. So if your goal right now is to become a success in your family, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, your goal is to focus on that objective and exclude all others. Put the blinders on and focus completely on that. And literally not entertain different opportunities. As I speak to you right now, and I'm running my fitness company, there are always companies or people say, oh, I see this. And I'm like, sorry, I'm not interested. Because I know that what happens is I focus my attention onto two things now, and I don't get any of them. Instead of focusing my energy on one thing, get that going, make sure that it's operating where it needs to be, and then I take off. Now, here's the thing, because I told you that we have energy flowing into our consciousness, will gives us the ability to direct that energy and broadcast at high energy, literally at a high level of vibration. So the more that you develop your will, you'll notice that things will come to you faster. Let me give you an example. My goal I'm doing a 30-day fitness challenge right now. And I said before the challenge started, I said to myself, I want 50 people involved in this challenge. This is what I want. This is my goal. This is my objective. So I started out with an objective. Yesterday, I put the 50th person in the group. It took me a week and less than a week and a half to get it done. To actually have 50 people. That's how powerful will is. When you know how to direct this energy, anything you want will be yours, and it'll come faster and faster and faster. It takes time to get there, but once you develop the skill, you'll get there. So how do you develop the will? Simple. We're going to look at 3 things you can do. Exercise is one way that you can will it, or develop your will. And what do I mean by that? When you exercise, and not everyone likes to exercise, but this is the way that I develop my will. Like this morning, I didn't really feel like running, but I got up, went and did a run, And what ended up happening is I've noticed that over the years, when I have a target or I have to get something done, I've developed will to get things done. It's just because I have that, I want to be able to, my objective this morning was to beat one of the times that I had ran previously. And so when I was running, I had music on. I didn't even, at a certain point, I didn't actually even recognize the music was on. It was just like me running in nature without any noise. That's how you can start to, like, this sounds a little crazy, but you can literally get in what you call the zone. If you've ever trained before, you get into the zone where it's like you've excluded all outside distractions and it's just you and that goal. You're trying to reach that goal. So exercise is one way that you can do it. Literally willing yourself. Remember, the mind is the parent and the body is the child. If you give a direct instruction to yourself that I'm going to get this done, and you focus on it, even when your body doesn't feel like it because the body is a child, then do it. And what happens, you'll notice that your will develop to do things, even when you don't feel like it. Like 90% of the time, or I would say 80, 85% of the time, sometimes I don't want to work out. But because I have such a strong will, I can get things done now. All right? The next thing you can do as an exercise for will is to, not everybody's going to want to do this because they don't want to destroy their wall. But you can take a pen or a pencil and draw a dot. So just imagine I'm in this room right now, or behind me, I can just put a dot on that wall right here. I put a dot on the wall, and what I can do is try to focus on that for 1 to 2 minutes. And literally what's going to happen is your mind's going to run wild as you're focusing on the dot on the wall. You put the dot on the wall, and all you're going to do is focus on that dot and not literally make your mind go anywhere else. And your mind's going to go different places. You got to learn to bring it back. Try to focus on it for 1 to 2 minutes. And then you can increase the time. That's another way that you can do it. Here's another one that's absolutely crazy. This is one, you can light a candle. Same concept. So imagine I'm sitting in this room right now, and just directly across from me, I put a candle on the desk that I can see, and all I'm going to do is stare into the candle, the lit, I light a candle and stare into it, and literally do not let my mind go anywhere else, and I just focus on that. This is how you can develop your will. Again, doing that for 1 to 2 minutes. This is how you can develop your will over time. It is different exercises that you can do. Exercise is one. You got the dot exercise. You have the candle exercise. But most importantly, understand how powerful this is and how you can really direct energy in a fast pace. So again, hope that was powerful for you guys today. Put will down as one of your things that you need to definitely focus on. It's one of the mental faculties that you must absolutely develop, because your life will change like that fast. Trust me. So I hope you guys got some value today. Thank you so much for joining as usual. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.